Okay, so this is critical stuff. If you're having a problem with catching the ball thin, blading it, or hitting it fat, chances are you're either too tight in your arms, which could be the case, or your swing is too flat. And I'm gonna show you the right position at the top of the backswing and the wrong position on the backswing. The most important thing we can do as golf instructors is to teach you to teach yourself. So when you do something incorrectly, you're gonna say, I know what I'm doing wrong and I know how to fix it. This is so important. So as you guys know, we wanna make a divot with your irons and hybrids and stuff like that. Even with fairway woods, we wanna make a divot. More importantly, we wanna make a divot in front of the golf ball. So what we want you guys to do is adopt a good routine where you take your practice swing. And why do we take a practice swing? Because we want to make a divot. More importantly, we want to make a divot in front of the golf ball. Now, if you don't make a divot, or you make a divot behind the golf ball, you're going to say, I know what I'm doing wrong and I know how to fix it. So let's take a look down here at the golf ball, and I'm going to do one practice swing. We're going to use your golf ball, use the golf ball as a guide, and I'm going to take a practice swing and watch where my divot is. You're going to see that that divot is in front of the golf ball. Now when I do that, I know that that's a good golf swing and I can step up and fire one out there, okay? Okay, now if I don't make a divot, or my divot is behind, which is most common, I'm doing something incorrectly on the backswing, so you're going to make an adjustment. So if in your routine, let's say you're on the first hole, you're a little nervous, you take your practice swing, no divot. What we want you to do is make the adjustment on your practice swing, so take another practice swing, hopefully you get your divot in front, and then you can go ahead and execute, okay? Now, let's show you the right way to do the backswing versus the wrong way to do the wrong backswing. Most people do it incorrectly, which causes the thin shots and the fat shots. There's kind of two ways to make the backswing. This is what we want you to do. This is for your irons and hybrids and maybe your fairway wood. I'm gonna go ahead and make my backswing, and we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna go more up to the sky, and then I'm gonna swing it. And now you're gonna see my divot way up in front, which might be a little exaggerated, but that's okay. Take another practice swing. I'm gonna go more up to the sky, and go. You can see that divot in front of the golf ball. Now, the wrong backswing, and most common that most people do, is this. They bring the club too flat or too much around the body, like maybe a baseball. And now from here, I'm either gonna brush behind or not at all. So when you take your practice swing, if there's no brushing or you're brushing behind, you gotta say, I'm too flat, I gotta go more up to the sky. Bringing it flat is natural and it feels good, but it can be incorrect. So when you need to make the adjustment, knowing that it's a little bit awkward to go a little more up to the sky, and go. And now you're seeing my divot in front. But if you get too flat, you're behind or not at all. Now obviously, remember that tension is the enemy, and that can also cause some problems. Also, what can cause some problems, if I don't transfer my body to the left, if I stay back and swing, you know, I'm behind, or people want to tilt back a little bit. So there is a little bit of movement to the left. I'm gonna go up, and then I'm gonna go to my finish. And then you can see where my divot is. Remember, really important stuff. The club will bottom out where your body center is. So if I go ahead and get set up, look at my center. If I go ahead and pull my center way over here and swing, that's where I'm gonna bottom out. So I gotta keep my body centered, and then I gotta move, look where my center is, and now I swing, and there's my divot in front of the golf ball. I hope this helps.